to the young people that go to jail for, or are caught up in non-violent incidents, and they come up with misdemeanors and felonies, which, you know, lives matter, which has a domino effect of them being productive in the community because one, they can't get a job, and two, their self-esteem goes down, so they continue to do the same things because that's all they know. So how do we approach and how do we address that segment of All Lives Matter?
I had a young lady, mother, had her young teenage son. Apparently he had been charged, and the way that he ended up getting charged was because he had done something wrong and not brought to the attention of the police. But she asked a police officer to come talk to her son about this criminal act he had committed. Police officers arrest people, that's what they do. And he ended up getting charged. Now, I'm not saying that it was dumb or anything like that, but it kind of highlights the point that, you know, the sheriff's department, police departments can't do everything. State attorney's office can't do everything, judges can't do everything, just like school systems can't do everything, okay? And the programs that we talk about, aren't necessarily within the sheriff's office or the state's attorney's office or anything like that. Reentry is critical. 3 stages of crime prevention, if you will. First is the prevention early on when kids are young, the holistic approach, more than just the sheriff having cars around out there. I'm talking about early childhood education, all of those things. That's first. The second part is enforcement. Somebody breaks the rules, they're held accountable. Guess what? America's great at that. We put more people in jail than anybody in the world, all right? Anybody in the world. And then you have the reentry, the rehabilitation part. We don't have any resources to name doing that. We are terrible at that. We're not very good at the prevention. We're great at locking people up, and we are abysmal at the reentry side, okay? I will tell you this, and Judge West hasn't been on the bench quite long enough to do it, but I can tell you this, I'm tired of prosecuting the same guys over and over again, and their sons, and in some cases their grandsons, granddaughters, whatever it is, over and over and over again because we don't address their needs where they are so they can become productive members of society. Reentry is critical, and when you talk about the cost-benefit analysis, if you've got some violent criminal out there and you can change him up, that saves a whole lot of money and it saves a whole lot of potential victims. And we need to focus and put resources there, but again, like the sheriff says, resources, what are y'all gonna do about those resources?